Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how best to prepare for your Spanish reading and translation assessment. So on the first page of your Spanish section of your revision pack, you will have some guidance as to how the exam will work. So first of all, there will be a series of reading comprehension activities where you'll have to read an extended text like this, and then answer comprehension questions. So they could be true or false questions, just like you can see here. At the end of the assessment, there will be a translation where you'll be expected to translate from Spanish into English. Therefore, it's very, very important for both of these sorts of activities that you know your vocabulary extremely well, so that you're able to read extended texts and understand exactly what they're talking about, and also able to comprehend a short text in Spanish and translate it into English. So the best way, in my opinion, to learn Spanish vocabulary is through Learn, Cover, Write, Check. So we're going to practice that together today. I know that you have done that plenty of times in the past, but it's really, really important that we look specifically at Spanish and that we really do look in detail at all of the small things that could go wrong when trying to learn a foreign language. So let's start off with our learning phase. So I will have a look at my revision pack. And your revision pack is actually broken down into sections according to what you learned each half term. So in this first section here, you have what you learned in half term 1, which is mi vida, my life. That was the topic. So I'm going to start off by looking at this first phrase here, ¿Cómo te llamas? And I'm in my learning phase, so I want to try to repeat that in my head around 5 times or until I'm confident that I know it. So, ¿Cómo te llamas? What are you called? ¿Cómo te llamas? What are you called? ¿Cómo te llamas? And I need to remember the accent on the O and the upside down exclamation mark. So again, upside down exclamation mark, ¿Cómo te llamas? Accent on the O. What are you called? ¿Cómo te llamas? What are you called? Okay, now I'm confident that I think I know it. I'm going to cover it. So I'll turn over my revision pack and I'll have a go at writing it. So we had upside down exclamation question mark. ¿Cómo te llamas? And then there was another question mark, and this means what are you called? What are you called? Okay, great. So now I'm at my checking phase. So I will take my green pen and I will turn over my call sheet or my revision pack again and I will check it. So we have ¿Cómo te llamas? Okay, when comparing, I can see that I've missed a few things. So I missed the accent on the O, and I misspelt llamas. So I'm going to put a double L here. ¿Cómo te llamas? What are you called? Because I got that quite incorrect, I'm going to give it another go. So again, going back to the learning phase. So I will keep my revision pack in front of me and I need to read that in my head again until I definitely know it. So again, ¿Cómo te llamas? Accent on the O, upside down exclamation mark. Reading over and over in my head, what are you called? ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Upside down exclamation mark, accent on the O, double L. Okay, and now we'll go back to my writing phase. I'm sure I know it. So I will cover not only my revision pack, but also the top line where I've written it before, and I'll have another go. So upside down exclamation mark. C, O with an accent, ¿Cómo te llamas? With 2 L's, and I'm going to remember that this time. ¿Cómo te llamas? Exclamation, question mark again, ¿Cómo te llamas? What are you called? Okay, and back to the checking stage. So turning over my sheet again. ¿Cómo te llamas? So remember the accent on the O, double L, upside down question mark. What are you called? Okay, great. I can tick that and I can move on. Okay, next phrase, we have me llamo, I am called. 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 Okay, I think I know that. Me llamo, I am called. Double L again. M-E, me llamo, I am called. Okay, now covering again. And writing. Me llamo, I am called. Okay, me llamo, I am called. Let's have a look and check. So me llamo, I am called. Yes. Okay, that's great. So I can tick that and I can move on. Okay, so hopefully that gave you a good insight into the sort of process that you should be following in preparing for your Spanish exams. And I will leave you to it to practice the rest of the course sheet in your own time. Thank you very much, everybody.